All right, got this 6 Gen ZL1. Customer brought in a Whipple that he bought. Getting the Whipple put on. Also got a cam installed. I missed most of that, unfortunately. Pretty nice car. This guy did a lot of work himself. I think he did his meth kit and everything, but he didn't want to tackle. He didn't want to tackle the cam himself, which is understandable. But a lot of progress has been made. Should be starting up here soon today. What are you working on over here, buddy?
Let's round some meth lines. Gotta try and keep it tight to the front of the car, and it's gonna wrap around the airbox.
A little different for the Whipple.
Yeah, and just where he mounted the solenoid. Customer already wired the meth and mounted everything, so just kind of working with where he put it.
Gotcha. Should be fired up soon.
Yeah.
Alright guys, looks like this ZL1 is getting wrapped up. Put the cam in it, the Whipple, the 3-liter Whipple in it.
You ready? Mm-hmm. Alright, fired up. Yeah, good.
Hey, don't do that. You'll have to do it again because I flashed it. Oh, it's dead. I got you.
All right. This customer, another customer we did. I don't know if we probably put out the video. We went from a Whipple to a Maggie 2650 on a ZL1. This customer bought his Whipple, so we installed the Whipple. We did a cam, and then the customer did everything else. Our meth kit. It's got a dual in-tank, I think like maybe Lingenfelder pump kit, 917 balancer. That's it. It's basically like our stage 5. It's got flex fuel, all that. Customer did all that stuff. Customer did the fuel system, the meth kit, and then we did the cam and the Whipple, fixed some wiring and did some other stuff. But I just made a couple pulls to get it close, dial in the meth, make sure everything else was working, and made like a half a little rip, and it made 808. But we'll see. Yo, can you delete those other two and add boost? And it's what? Yeah, just keep the one from this car. And then let's see what she's got. Add boost. We did not baseline this car. The customer's meth light. I'm just holding it here because I just had to adjust it a couple times. I just want to make sure it's coming on at the right time. He's got a wideband in the car that's reading a lot different than ours for some reason. I'm gonna Fuel pressure is good, oil pressure is good. Yo, can you turn the meth start up a cunt hair? Yeah, the start. Yeah, I adjusted it like 3 times already. Just turn the start up a cunt hair. Okay. That's all I need. They shouldn't be. I had full on like 70 a minute ago. Down some. Turn it down some. Sure. I gotta adjust the shift. 609, I'll be right back. After this one, I'm probably gonna let it cool down. Before we ID. I'm gonna do one more and I'm gonna click it over into drive so it doesn't do that little drop off on the end. I just want to see what kind of difference it makes. I'm just gonna do one more. I'm an idiot. I didn't go high enough. I'm trying to do something. Okay, much better. 817 there. It carries it out much further when you do that. Don't ask me why, I don't know, but I'm gonna let this thing cool down, make a final pull on pump gas, and then we'll throw some E in it. All right, did like a 25-minute cool down. .836, 779 torque on 16.95 pounds. Not bad. Let's dump some E in this thing. I don't think we'll make 900. I think the car that this was on before, which had the pretty much identical package, I think it made like just under 900, maybe 880 or something like that. I don't remember how much boost the other car made, but either way, somewhere around there. But All right, we dumped. This thing had like 50% E in it when it got here. So we drained it out, put pump in, and then I just dumped 5 gallons of what was in here back in here. So I brought it up to like 29%. So I'll make a pull or two on this, and then I'll dump 5 gallons of straight E in it, because we're gonna need to bring it up at least back to like 50% of what he had in here. So let's see what we got, 29%. A Whipple would make 100 more. That's what I meant, yeah, Maggie.
At 16 pounds though? Yeah.
At least 60 more. I don't need to say that, but
That's not shit I like to hear.
it's probably the last pull. And then, like I said, I'll dump 5 gallons of straight E in it. It's at 28% right now. Right. We'll dump that E in and be right back. All right. Got 49% in it now. Obviously it's nice and hot, I'm cycling all the E and everything around, but I'll make a pull and then I'll let it cool. And thing is nice and hot, by the way. Try to make some changes. Be right back. Okay, it's still hot. I just made a tuning change is all. After this pull, I'm going to let it cool down. Let this thing cool. We'll be back. Okay, like a 25-minute cool down. See what we got. Still same E, obviously, 48%. .881, 812 torque, 16.6 pounds. Pretty solid setup. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the other car that this Whipple was on made right around that. Either way, I'm gonna see how it shifts in 1 second. I think I'm only gonna be able to do like a 5.6. It won't be able to hook lower than that. Be right back. All right, I'm just gonna do a 5.6 shift. It definitely won't handle 4th gear on the dyno. It'll just spin. That was at 5.67. shifted solid, honestly. I'm gonna call that thing done. Pretty cool. Took the Whipple off of another customer's car. He sold it to this guy. This guy wanted to have us put it on. We threw it on with the rest of our package. Now he's got 880 some wheel horsepower. Solid. Sucks we didn't baseline it, but whatever. It is what it is. Later.